Hey friends, Jessica here with Creators Couture, and I'm super excited to share with you 5 new color blends for my multicolor brushes. If you don't have any multicolor brushes yet, I've got 4 free ones here that you can download, and they're all available on my free tab here on creatorscouture.com, and you can download them right there at the top. These are some previews of the 5 color palettes I'm going over today, and I'm going to show you them in action. And I really had some fun like making these little, almost like a mini artwork, a little card for each one. That was like really fun, and I've got a special treat if you're a Behance subscriber as well. So you can get them on my site. You can get some free brushes. It'll come automatically in the download so you can have some fun. I've got the Modern Impressionist 58, Artistic Autumn Brush 13, Fantastic Fiber, and you can see like on this preview here how the different colors can mix and mingle in those different kind of brushes. So to start off with, I'm gonna go, this is color palette 18. So I'm just gonna show you that in action, and let's go here. So another fun thing is everybody can download the color palettes, but if you are a Behance subscriber, you can download these loaded brushes. So you've got this, so you can have some fun and kind of make your version of what I made here and already have the brushes loaded up with it. So that's kind of like a little creative kit starter, so you can just kind of riff on that, have a little fun, and also not have to search them up. So to start off with, I used loose watercolor brush 14 with this color blend, and as you can see, I love these like water leaky edges of that brush with the loose watercolor, and all of the watercolors, you know, make the colors come out in different ways, and I just think that's gorgeous. I also used marble brush number 9, and that is also is super fun. See those colors dancing out of that brush like that. You can see it in action. I also have tie-dye brush number 8, and here we can go, and this also has a bit of watercolor in it, so it's super fun to see the colors just come out and dancing. And then this is Whisper Thin 20, and like all my brushes, if you push, most of them have pressure sensitivity built in, so the colors are going to come out very soft and subtle. If you are using a light pressure, if you have a pressure sensitive stylist, I recommend getting any one, even the cheapest one. It just changes the game so much. And then if you push a strong pressure, you're going to have the colors coming out of there harsher. So that was fun, and I just added that little element in this group of brushes. So that is the first color palette that I'm debuting today. That's color palette 18. And also on the little card here, I've got some of the colors that are included in that. And this can be fun if you're making, you know, like a design and stuff, just to have some single colors available here at the bottom. And then let's look at color palette 19. So let's delete that. And I'm going to put the background the same color. There we go. And we're going to show you what brushes I used for this color palette. So this one is Fantastic Fiber 13, and I just had fun, you know, making some squiggly lines. It's all of these are very like surface pattern designs, because obviously I'm not going to want to get into like a whole illustration with each one. But I love this is giving a very fiber effect. That was very fun. And I've got tie-dye pattern painter brush number 3, where I added some little you know, hints in the background. This one is just, it has less of the watercolor in it and more of just the pattern come out. But as you can see, you get all those multicolors in there, so it's super fun. And then I got marble brush number 23, just to add a little, and this is kind of watercolory, just to add some things in the background. So this one was maybe my least favorite of the little previews that came out, but I was like, I have to keep going. I've got to get these out. Okay, so this one is color palette 20. So let's delete this, and I'm gonna put the background in here. So what do we got here? So we've got fiber brush number 32. Really love these multicolor fiber brushes. The Fantastic Fiber collection is super fun. So this one, we've just got that really soft sort of fuzzy effect with that brush. And I did that, you know, throughout, kind of tried to make it have a nice rhythm, whatever. And then what other brush did we use? We used fiber brush number 28, so we went a little fiber heavy on this one, and just made some vertical streaks like you see here. Really gorgeous, really luscious. And then we've got tie-dye 2 pattern painter. So I use this kind of, oh, did I use it? I used it over it actually, and kind of added some of that in the mix there, as you can see. And then I also used some Whisper Thin 6 in a solid color, because sometimes I do use solid colors, and I had added that like in the background of some of this, you can see right here. So this, I like these Whisper Thin, and it also kind of goes along with the fibers really well. But I kind of had it just peeking out in certain spots. So that is color palette 20. We are flying through them. We've got 2 more. So this is color palette 21. And again, one of the bonus materials for my subscribers is that you can download these loaded brushes I've set up for you. So it's just a little fun extra. So what do we got here? Oh yeah, so this is, and I love all these color palettes are very, I took them from photos from nature that I found, and there's just no more beautiful color palettes than nature. So we've got Whisper Thin Brush 17, and I kind of use that like to make these sort of blobby kind of things like you see around here. Then I had Glitch Brush 63, which is so fun, and also if you, sometimes it acts like when you change directions, you get these really cool sort of effects. Actually, let me undo that. So I just, you know, went through like that, made this gorgeous, you know, kind of movement here. And I love how this is like these straight lines to create this glitch effect, but it also feels very organic. And then I've got Glitch 84, and I used that one just to make these kind of sort of flower sort of, you know, effects, or little, you know, some things going on like you saw there, and just did that. And then what else did I have? 91, oh no, these are the brushes that I ended up not using, sorry. So you will just have the 3 brushes. And yeah, so Whisper Thin 17, Glitch Core 84, Glitch Core 63. And I really like that one. That one is maybe my favorite. And then we've got color palette 22. So let's, delete these layers, get the right background color, add a new layer, and okay, so we've got loose watercolor for number 10. And this one, as you can see, it just adds these nice like splashes of different colors mixed together. It just makes a really cool effect. And then I also use loose watercolor in a solid color, loose watercolor number 2, because I wanted to create some like dark areas here. So I did that with a loose watercolor brush, and I wanted to have some kind of contrasting situation here. So sometimes I have to remember I can put solid colors down. Anyway, so then we've got fiber brush number 8 with this free color palette, and I use, I don't know if it's the exact same one I used before, but I just love adding these little, you know, kind of rough sort of spots there with those multicolor blends. Very fun. And then also I used Artistic Autumn 10, and I just added like some of that with that other one, and I just love it. Kind of looks like a crackling, almost like a stone or something. Very, very cool, very fun. And then this last one I just threw in this little Artistic Autumn brush 13 because I thought it's like a really cool brush. I love that stroke, and I love that Artistic Autumn has some really great brushes in it. So anyway, that is it. And yeah, and then don't forget, you can also, if you don't have any brushes, you can download this one. And I picked out my favorite brushes too. Modern Impressionist 58, really nice like Impressionist, the loose watercolor 17. So get those, enjoy those. If you have any questions, just let me know. And I will be, make sure you subscribe, like the video, support. I will be adding more color palettes and more tutorials soon. So very excited for spring, very excited for lots of creativity. It's giving me lots of ideas. So I will see you on the next tutorial.